Flosstube. Welcome back to my channel. It is Sunday the 31st of March today, 2024. Happy Easter to anyone who celebrates it. My kids have had the Sunday dinner, then I stuff in the faces with chocolate, and I'm getting on with my cross stitching stuff. So today is Flosstube number 160. The last 2 weeks has been better now that the course has been completely done with. So I've got enough to share with you. I haven't got like massive amounts of stuff, but I do have a finish. It is an FO, not an FFO yet, but it's one that should have been finished the end of December, beginning of January, but it is what it is. It's done now. And then I've got about 5 or 6 others to share with you. Yeah, I'm just going to jump straight in and show you my finish because, oh, no, I'm throwing things around. To finish this, I had to do 3,179 stitches, which was epic, but it was so easy. That doesn't include backstitch, by the way, which I've also done. It was so easy just because it was large blocks. The last one I did, I think it was a full moon to finish it off, and then it was just some backstitch on it, if I'm correct. Let me find it. Oh nuts, I've deleted it as well. I finished it. Because I finished it, I deleted it off my pattern keeper. I'm just going to double check that now, but I'm sure I did. I never thought ahead, say, planning. Not very good with that. I did. Let me just see if it's in my Google Drive still. It should be, because I won't have deleted it. I quite like the pattern. I don't want to delete it. I'm not sure I'd ever work it again, but you never know. Right. Is it in there? Aha. It is. I've still got the original. When you finish loading. Thank you. There we go. So, this is the One Point Mind 2023 Mystery Sal called Over the Moon. And I was working it on the black fabric and white thread. But November's and December's, which I had to finish. This was November's. It's the beaver. And then this was December's, which was like practically just a full moon and some backstitch. Yeah, that backstitch was a nightmare. And then I had this border to finish right here as well. And obviously the boxes that went underneath these two. And then all the words. I'm not sure if that'll show up on camera properly, but each one of these has got some words in it. Depending on what was there. So, let me just show you the two I finished first before I show you the full thing. So, this was the beaver, which is called Beaver Moon. So that was November's. And then December's was this one. Yeah, all that backstitch drove me insane. I had to unpick this section about 3 times just because trying to look at it here and then going to not to pattern keeper, I had to pull it up on the PDF. So to go from here to the PDF back here, it was confusing on exactly where I was. So when I came up short, when I got to here, I should have been here, but I wasn't. I was down here. Yeah, 3 times I think I had to unpick that, and it drove me insane. But it's done now, so I am so well chuffed with how this has turned out. I'm going to try and get it all in. If I can. I can see through it, so not quite, but there's the top. Sorry, my sofa's squeaking because I'm pushing on it. But it's a finish. Excuse me if you can hear my kids. They're on their VRs. So it's a bit, you know. So yeah, I've done all the filling in. Wolf moon, cold moon, beaver moon, leaf fall moon, that one's called. And then we've got, is that harvest moon? I think so. Lightning moon, book moon, I think that one's called. I'm correct. They've all got their own names. So it's Strawberry Moon, Tulip Moon, Grass Moon, Crow Moon, what's that one? Snow Moon, and back to the Wolf Moon. But I am so chuffed with how this has come out, and I can't wait to frame it. And you know where it's going, right there. Yeah, this is on 14 count Black Ada, by the way. And although I started it with B5200, I think I ended up with B5200 and that French one, Blanc, however you want to say it. I'm not good at French. But yeah, 3,179 stitches just to finish that last week. I think I wanted it done by the weekend, and I did. What day did I actually finish it? Yeah, I wanted it finished last weekend, and I did. I finished it on the Sunday. I had 134 stitches left, and then the back stitch on top, so I think I spent most of Sunday finishing that one off. Yeah. Anyway, my next one, I'm going to share that one with you. Now, I always get confused between my tablet and my phone, because the galleries on my phone is in a different place to where it is on my tablet, and it drives me insane. I need that full picture. Where's it gone? There we go. It is this one that I adopted to finish for someone. So I'm not counting the stitches on this because it's paper pattern only. But all that greenery is driving me insane. I've got this big block here, there's some here and down, and it's just, yeah, driving me nuts. But I'm persevering because I've had it long enough now. She needs it back. Sorry, that was the squeak of the frame. I'll try and put in here where it was before so you can see. But I've been filling in all this greenery here, and here. The road's almost finished. I've still got those few little stitches to slot in, and I've got the rest of the car to finish. And there is a tiny patch, I'm not sure you're going to see it because it's in the frame, but there's a tiny patch of grass somewhere here that needs filling in. It's actually right there, it goes through the hoop. But yeah, that needs doing as well. It's on 14 count, whatever she sent me, so I have had to substitute some colours because I don't have anchor. Excuse me. So I actually looked it up online and did conversion from anchor to DMC. A couple of the websites, the colours were way off. I wasn't happy with it. So I kept searching through a couple of others and they gave me one that was fairly close. And because I've got my master set now, I can actually see. So I went into the master set and found one that very, very, very closely matches. So I've managed to use DMC. I will, of course, let the lady know that that's what I've done. I wouldn't want to just send it to her and say, oh yeah, I've done it. Well, I have, but just not finished it in the anchor threads. Right. I'm going to show you next, just because you keep falling on me. This is a paper pattern as well, so I am not sure on the stitches. Did I take a full picture of this one? I'm sure I said this last Flosstube. Did I have a full picture? I think I went looking for it as well. I did. And I found it, obviously, because it's here. So I screenshotted it off of the website. It's called Christmas Calendar. Not so sure how well you can see that. Anyway, I have a mini finish. Can we count mini finishes? I think so, because there's like 24 of these. 24? 25, because the 25 is the big one. So I've got 25 of these blocks, and I've finished block number 1. So it's a mini finish, and that helps, I think. Let me just take it at the hoop. I've got it ready for, well, I say I've got it ready, it's in the hoop, I haven't moved it over. Ready for the next one. Oh, stubbed my fingers. That hurt. I stubbed my fingers on everything, I tell you. So this is block number 1. I've gone a little bit further on the border, but not very much. But this is number 1. The cupcake is finished. All I've got to do is put a little white stitch right in the middle of there, like these have. That's all I've got to do. This is all done. The only back stitch with these. This is on, here we go. I think it's 18 count, isn't it? Yeah, 18 count Ada. Taupe, I think it's called, the collar. It's like a tan collar. It reminds me of a tea stain collar. So anyway, I'm going to try and have this finished by the end of the year. So to do that, I need 2 blocks. 2 blocks every month, but 3 in one month if I can manage it. So I've got a bit of catching up to do because I haven't even finished January's yet then, because I've got to do 2 for January, and we're at the end of March, so we're going to try. I enjoyed doing that block, if I'm honest. Really enjoyed doing it. It looks so good. I can't wait for the piece to be finished because it is so pretty. Put the hoop back in because I'm going to get that back out later. Okay, what are we going to do next? This one. Right, now this one I haven't done loads on, but it is this one, Disney's Artists it's called. And I started down in this bottom corner here. And I restarted it. If you guys remember, I said to you last Flosstube, but I reordered some fabric because I didn't like the original one. So I've only done, where is it? 137 stitches. So it's just been literally a focus, you moron. It's because it's still focusing on me. I've been filling in the blues on this block right here. Like I said, only 137 stitches. They still seem really small. They're better defined than the other fabric. I really didn't like them on the other one, but they still seem fairly small on here. But anyway, I like it better than the other fabric, so I am going to keep on. That one's staying out as well, just because I have 3 bats now. And now that I've finished the Over the Moon piece, I have switched the Q-snap. That was the word I was looking for. I switched the Q-snap because my Over the Moon one was in it. So I've now changed that, and my World of Disney 4 piece is in it. I haven't done any on it, but I'll show you which one I'm on about. That's useful. This is my Pac-Man bag that I made, which is where this one sits, where it's not in the frame. So this is the one that I've switched out for it now, because this is another massive piece. So I've got 3 now. This one, Once Upon a Fairy Tale, and the one I've just shown you, Mickey's Artists. So I'm trying to sort of put them into a rotation of some sort. Let's put you in there, because they need to be worked on regularly, otherwise I'm going to be 95 by the time I finish them all. Why do we do these things to ourselves? Right, my next one. This one is probably... I covered it. What good is that? I covered it. Hold on, guys. Let me shut that down there. Oh, no, this didn't have as much. But it had a lot. That's the way I'm stitching it, so that's the way I'm going to hold it up. It's the Disney stained glass, and I'm up in this corner. Now, I saw a lady on Facebook who's also stitching this, but she's stitching it from the middle. And what I've seen, she posts regular photos in this Facebook group. I think it's a Disney group. I might be wrong, but I'm sure it is. Now, what she's doing is she's stitching little blocks at a time. So it's like mini finishes, a lot like my Christmas calendar one. And I thought, what an amazing idea. Kind of gives you the incentive to keep going, doesn't it? Because, oh, hey, you've got little finishes inside one massive piece. Although this isn't as massive as my other BAPs. So, what I did, I had started the black in here. I was just doing around his face, but what I've done is I've done the border too. I've almost finished the outline of that corner there, and what I'm going to do is fill all that in before I move on. I like the idea of having little mini finishes, because then you've got this one here. This one would take a bit of working, this section here, but I think it'll help. It just motivates you to keep going. Now, behave yourself. My thread's jumping out of the bag at me. Get back in there. Oh, I haven't quite finished the border. Not quite as far as I thought I was. But I've done 750 stitches. And this is where I'm at. I forgot I'd got to drop this down. I was almost there. This has got to drop a little bit more, I think, before it finally comes in line with this. And that's what I was trying to do. And I forgot to tell you what all my fabrics are. Apart from my Over the Moon, I told you that was 14 count. My Mickey is Artist is 25 count, so is this one. I did tell you what my Christmas calendar was, so yeah. You can just see Captain Jack. There, is it Captain Jack? No, hang on. I've got Pirates of the Caribbean going through my head at the minute. Whatever his name is. I should know. I love that film. Hook. James Hook. See, there you go. Captain Jack. It's James. So, I'm going to finish the outline. This one's staying out as well. I just love all the ones I've shown you today. I am in love with all of them, and that's why I want to keep them out and keep working on them. So they're all going to stay out. So I'm going to finish the border on that one. Just like finish this black. Finish all the black in there that needs to be done, and then I'm going to just get the colours out and fill the corner in. I can't wait because I love this piece. It is so detailed. So that's Captain Hook. Captain Jack. Honestly. Not sure where my head is at today, but it isn't where it should be. So that's that one. Did I tell you that one had 750? I did, didn't I? I'm going to put that down there because that's staying out. Right. As far as my counted ones go... Yeah, as far as my counted ones go, that is it. I have two... No, it's not. Because I actually started this one. Now, I know I said no new starts. This doesn't count because this is one I've had for an unboxing, a review. So I have to start them because they want finished pictures in the end. So this doesn't count as new starts. This is just my, it would usually be a stamped cross stitch, but this one isn't. It's actually counted. It's a very, very, very small start, I might add. Just because when I started it, it was like late evening and the colour was off white, creamy colour on white Ada. And my brain was just having none of it. So I've got to find out which way this goes, because, is that the paper one? Okay, so I have got it the wrong way, it's that way. There we go. Like I said, it's a very, 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 very small start. It's on 14 count white Ada, 2/1. And all my 25 counts are 1/1, full cross by the way. Told you my head isn't here today. So yeah, that's a small start. I think I'm going to let Courtney have it, actually. The mother of my grandkids. because I quite like that. And I think she would too. She's quite soppy like that, same as I am. Right, now it's to my stamped cross-stitch kits. Honestly. This one I only got out. I've got that many, I forget what I've got, if I'm honest. And until someone else that I follow and I watch pulls one out and says, oh, I've worked on this one, and then I realise I've got it. Well, I remember I've got it. That's what happened with this piece. Shelley Lewis, the stitching colorist, here on YouTube, pulled out a Mickey Mouse kit that she'd had, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I've got that kit. I need to get it out. We'll stitch it and we'll compare, because she switched out this. It looks black, so it should be black, but in the kit it isn't. It's actually 939. So I'd already started stitching Mickey in 939, and Shelley on her last video said she was changing it out for 310 because she wanted Mickey to be black. So I said, we'll stitch it together and then compare at the end, see how different it does actually look. I'm not sure if I have a before picture on this one. If I do, you'll see it. If I don't, you won't. Because I'm sure I remember started stitching and thinking I haven't taken a picture of it. So, oh, I've knocked that on the floor, haven't I? Mop it. I mean, I'm not going to fold it all the way down because I've only worked on the top. So this is where I'm at right now. I've been filling in all this grey going down here, and like I said, that's 939. Why does that look so gappy? I don't know. It's 3 strands over 1 because it is 11 count. Yeah. So I'm going to keep this one out as well, just because this is so easy to work on when I'm watching TV. You know, it's large blocks of colour. And there's not very many colours. 14 colours in this, so no blue. This kit is from Everyday E-Deals. I was going to say paints when it's not. That was the other one. Wally. Right, the next one I've been working on, it's only the 2. I don't think I've touched any others. If I have, I'll save it for next time. The only other one I've touched is this one. I think I've been on a counted cross-stitch kick for the last 2 weeks. Being on that course made me miss them. So my counteds have been out rather a lot this past 2 weeks. Sorry about the crinkle. I haven't done massive amounts on this one, but you will see a difference. I do have a before picture on this one. No. This is where I'm at. I haven't gone any lower than that top half, so I've been filling in all this very dark brown. I think I'd done some this side, but not a lot. So I've filled in all the dark brown that goes around here and into the middle here and round. Ouch! I just slid my finger across the fabric onto the end of the needle. Smart, I tell you. Accident prone me. I've got a cut on my finger from opening a tin. Yeah, 11 count, 3 over 1, and the fabric's flopping. But it looks alright at the moment. I like it. My son loves dragons, so I know where that one can go. Get in. Put you in the middle, so I know where you are. Sorry, crinkle. Get rid of it quick. Right. I don't think there's anything else. I don't think so. So, that's about it. And what am I going to do this afternoon? I need to look at videos on how to make your own frame, maybe, because I want to do my over the moon piece and I want to get it up on the wall. I've got others that need to go up there as well, like my temperature butterflies from 2022. They're put away nicely. I just haven't got them out and framed them yet. So I've got to get that done. But yeah, I was thinking about making my own frame for the 1 Point Mind cell, because I think it looks absolutely amazing. Anyway, I will probably be doing a stitch with me at some point this week coming. I haven't done one in a little while. Just playing catch up and everything from the course that I did and what have you, so I might do one this week. So keep your eyes open for that one. And then I'm going to try and get some progress done on my biggest whips, the 3 top biggest ones. You know, the Mickey's Artist, World of Disney 4 and my Once Upon a Fairy Tale. My Once Upon a Fairy Tale I need to crack on with. I've had it since 2019. I think I started it January 2019. I could be wrong. But I'm going to be way too old if I don't pull my finger out and get a move on with all 3 of those. So, thank you so much guys for watching. I truly appreciate that you come in and spend a little bit of time with me and check out what I've been up to for the past 2 weeks. I love reading all your comments. Thank you so much for all your likes as well. I appreciate them. If you could do that on your way out today as well, please, that would be awesome. Thank you very much. Enjoy what's left of your Easter Sunday, bank holiday tomorrow, and have a fabulous, fabulous week. But as always, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.